Hello, this is Miss Janet with JLS Success Central, and welcome to my channel. You know what? I am a baby boomer. I am on Social Security, and I have one question. Where's my $1,400 check? If you're thinking the same, if you're wondering the same, let's jump into this video and see if we can find out some information about where our $1,400 checks are. All righty, let's go. All right, I'm going to my favorite source, AARP. Hey, when will Social Security recipients get third stimulus checks? AARP urges IRS, Social Security Administration to prioritize sending the $1,400 payments to federal beneficiaries most in need. And federal beneficiaries would be Social Security, I guess SSI, and they have other pensions and things like that. And I love going to AARP for information because it's regarding me and my generation. I also like following John Wagner at AARP. He writes some very informative articles, up to date. And this article was written on yesterday, March 30th. And we're going to get right to it. So we're going to find out where our money is and when it's supposed to come. Okay. The Social Security Administration has given the Internal Revenue Service the updated information required to begin delivering stimulus check to some 30 million federal beneficiaries still awaiting payments. Social Security Commissioner Andrew Saul announced this on March 25th. So the holdup was they didn't have the information to begin delivering the stimulus checks. Well, I'm like, wait. I got my $1,200 check, pretty reasonable, pretty quickly. I got a $600 check and I wasn't even expecting it. But anyway, let's keep going. To date, the IRS has delivered 127 million stimulus payments worth about $325 billion during the third round of relief based primarily on information included in tax returns filed in 2019 or 2020. So those who receive Social Security disability, supplemental security income, and railroad retirement board benefits and didn't file, they didn't file the 2019 or 2020 returns or use the IRS online non-filers tool should get their payments by April 7th. So again, if you're on Social Security, SSI, Social Security disability, railroad retirement benefits, and you didn't file your 2019 or 2020 returns, you should get your payments by April 7th. Well, what about me? I filed mine. I filed my 2019 taxes. I'll keep reading. You see, I have it in yellow because that's warning. Among those in the first two waves of receiving payments have been some federal beneficiaries who filed tax returns. Okay, some, but not me and not a lot of you guys, okay? However, many low-income beneficiaries, including recipients of Social Security retirement and disability benefits, as well as recipients of SSI, benefits administered by SSA, then we're not even required to file tax returns. I'm not required to file tax returns anymore. But because I have a business, because I'm an entrepreneur, I do file. But a lot of people my age or who are on Social Security, they're not required to file. And so the IRS has said it had been waiting for updated information from SSA on bank accounts and addresses of federal beneficiaries to ensure the stimulus payments reach eligible individuals. That's a bit confusing for me, but if it works for them, it works for me, long as we get our $1,400. So let's continue. So AARP has urged IRS and SSA to move swiftly to get those checks to us. And I quote Bill Sweeney at AARP. He says, we urge you to provide clear information on the IRS and other federal agency websites about when exactly these groups should expect their payments. Older Americans are counting on these payments to make ends meet. We urge you to prioritize these federal beneficiaries in both your payment distribution and communication efforts moving forward. Well, it looks like they're attempting to do that because we're getting more updated information. Before they were saying, well, we're waiting on information from this department, and we're waiting on this from this government agency, and we just can't get them out right now. Well, again, we got them before. Why can't we get them now? But still, you know what? We didn't live this long being anxious. So we've learned patience, but we still want our $1,400. So this information has helped ensure that direct deposits go to the correct bank accounts and paper checks and debit cards go to the correct mailing address. Well, if this is why they're doing it, I guess it's worth the wait. In short, Social Security employees have literally worked day and night with the IRS staff to ensure that the electronic files of Social Security and SSI recipients are complete, accurate, and ready to be used to issue payments. So now, payments to VA beneficiaries who don't normally file taxes and didn't use the IRS online tool, well, they should get their checks should go out in mid-April as well. So I'm excited that they're even giving us this type of attention, because for a while they were like, well, we have to wait to get the information. And I know I keep repeating myself, but they were repeating themselves. Okay, now let's talk the third round of checks. Well, third round of checks, different. Wow. What does that mean? Okay, the third round of stimulus checks authorized by the American Rescue Plan gives a maximum of $1,400 to eligible individuals, $2,800 to couples, and $1,400 to dependents. My goodness, what does that do for a family? What does that do to keep to help a family get out of the muck and the mire that we found ourselves in the last year? $1,400 dependent. Oh, I know why the checks is different this time, because there's no age limit. So if there's a college student and that college student is dependent, the parent will get $1,400. I am saying this is incredible. I am so grateful to our president and to everyone who worked hard on getting this passed, because again, this particular package made a huge difference, because families with 4 or 5 children, or even 2 or 3, things are exponentially different for them. My niece, she has dependents, and she ended up with enough money for her to get out of the hole she was in. And it's time for the kids to go back to school. People are getting ready to go back to work. What an incredible and what a wonderful time for families to receive these payments. So I got all excited about that because it affected some of my family members. But back to us, the baby boomers, back to us, the retirees and the people on what they call federal beneficiaries. Our money's coming. Hold on. Joe Biden said help is on the way. A few people are already getting their checks. Ours are coming. So hopefully this information, this update is valuable to you. And if so, press the like button and subscribe to my channel, because I have more information for about finances, personal finances, credit, just a huge, a treasure trove of information, if you will. So anyway, this is Miss Janet with JLS Success Central, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Grace and peace.